3 heats down, last one to come. The shake-up will continue on the leaderboard as we hit individual test 6 for our 4th and final heat.
20 overhead squats, 500-meter row, 3 handstand walk pirouettes, 2 seated legless rope climbs, 20 strict chest-to-wall handstand push-ups, 2 seated legless rope climbs, 3 handstand walk pirouettes, 500-meter row, and 20 overhead squats. 16-minute time cap. They've got 125 pounds on the bar, that's 57 kilos.
Gemma Hoke heading down to grab some chalk as we look at our heat list for our 4th and final heats, the second to last test of the day and the competition. And my eyes are going to be glued on what Jamie Simmons and Maddie Sturt can do with this, right in their wheelhouse. And can they start progressing, shake up that top 3 as we find out in a couple of hours' time who the top 3 qualifiers are going to be to head to the CrossFit Games later this year. Start of heat 4. The last 3 heats have proven difficult. What can these girls do? Our recipes for success are going to be the key thanks to RP strength.
Good handstand technique, avoid no-rep rope climbs, and manage the handstand push-up fatigue.
And Georgia Pryor showing us just how to do it. Emily DeRoy, great day yesterday. By all accounts, her legs are very, very heavy. A little bit of quad fatigue. Jamie Simmons in lane 2 just then. Looking good on her overhead squats, but it is the Emily DeRoy show out early and she will row strong.
Emily DeRoy just showing us so much attack yesterday on day 2. So impressive, 22 years old. Her second time out on the floor at the Torian Pro.
Designed for athletes, trusted by the best. Start today your GoWad mobility journey with a 14-day free trial. Scan that little QR code down the bottom left of the screen and get started. Athletes very conservative on their row. And athletes with so much experience. Speaking to Jamie Simmons, Caitlin Van Ziel earlier this morning, Caitlin wasn't 100% on how sure this one was going to go, but looking forward to 7. Jamie Simmons was beaming when I asked her how she was looking forward to test 6. 1:53.54. Emily DeRoy rowing very well.
And this test number 6 is the kind of test in a 3-day competition that really can get in your head when you don't know how it's going to go. If these things aren't your jam and you're sitting towards the top of that leaderboard, there's a target on your back.
Grace Walton and Emily DeRoy. And now, everybody else. Ellie Turner's in there, Caitlin Van Ziel, Jamie Simmons, Gemma Hoke. Now Laura Clifton and Emily DeRoy. She's on a mission. Now lifting her hands a fair way off the ground each time with the pirouette.
Yeah, look, lots of different techniques with our handstand pirouettes. Emily DeRoy is one of our tallest females out on the floor.
Oh, now crucial no rep. A hand on the line, which is going to allow everybody else to catch up. 1%ers like that are going to cost you games, places to the CrossFit Games later on this year. Now Grace Walton level pegging with Emily DeRoy, and here comes Jamie Simmons.
Jamie Simmons, we know she loves a rope climb. Georgia Pryor, our previous heat winner. She said it was all about patience. We're going to see that from Jamie Simmons as well. Really good at rope climbs, but she's not going to rush them.
Just look around, having a chat to her judge, make sure everything's okay. Jamie Simmons 44 points back from the lead. Oh, here we go. Straight onto the handstand push-up, and we expected Jamie Simmons to do well. Maddie Sturt has made a massive jump and onto the handstands as well, overtaking Emily Teroy. Oh, Jamie Simmons told me earlier this morning that she did finish this in testing, and another one of those athletes with the gymnastics roll make things easy.
It's a stretch reflex. You're already in that position, may as well duck and roll.
It's not the reflex I do when I'm up there. Emily Teroy, a long way to go, and they are going to get fatiguing quick. So she's got to strategize her sets and be sensible and not look at what anyone else is doing, which is difficult.
Test 6 really does come down to that second set of seated legless rope climbs. Managing the handstand push-up fatigue, critical for those forearms.
I'm loving how all of the females so far, and the males will do it as well, everyone's just crawling around the floor once they get off the handstands and the rope climbs, and they're just comfortable on the floor, resting as many muscles as they can.
Wasting no time getting into her second set, seated legless rope climbs. An important note as well, they have to control it on the way down. No legs are allowed, and then below that black tape, they have to show control before they let go of the rope, just adding to that time under tension.
Chatting to Jamie late yesterday, I spoke to her about her mum and dad that have come over from New Zealand, Michael and Anita. She said they could not be happier seeing her back out on the competition floor, happy and healthy. Emily Teroy done with one, but Jamie Simmons is done with both. And if Jamie Simmons can get on this row and put enough gap between her and Emily Teroy, 100 points coming her way, would springboard herself into possibly another CrossFit Games appearance. The number of tests are running out. Grace Walton currently in second, 420 points, 12 points back from Ellie Turner. Jamie Simmons progressing down as Maddie Sturt is finished with her rope climbs.
Could do some real damage to that leaderboard with a good finish in this test.
Emily Teroy, though, finished as well. Jamie needs to get ahead and finish first. That would propel her on 488 points. There is a 4-point drop for the first 15 athletes in the field on the way down. 100 points, 96, 92, 88.
Not only that, it's people between her and our leaders like Ellie Turner and Caitlin Van Zyl. The more athletes we get over the finish line before the top of the leaderboard, the more it shakes things up.
And I wish I performed like that if I had sore legs. Emily Teroy absolutely killing this. Our leader, Jamie Simmons. Love to see her head back, fit and healthy. Third at the CrossFit Games 2019.
Maddie Sturt just having a bit of trouble with that shoulder fatigue on that last pirouette, but she's unfazed. She's been here before.
Now, important things for the leaderboard. Caitlin Van Zyl, another no rep. Grace Walton getting no rep. They are sitting second and third on the leaderboard. This is going to open it up as Maddie Sturt pulls into third in this heat. Caitlin currently sitting 16 points back from Ellie Turner.
And look, there is nothing worse than when you are waiting for your forearms to return and you are seeing other athletes progress ahead.
And don't worry about Danielle Brandon's test record time of 10:39. Worry about Georgia Pryor's 12:48. As you said, positions in between these athletes is going to cost points and cost places on that leaderboard. Here comes Jamie Simmons. Here comes Emily DeRoy. Can Jamie hold her out? Emily with 100 meters left. Jamie Simmons needs to be controlled, but the way Emily DeRoy attacked the first set of overhead squats, anything is possible from the girl from Townsville. Jamie Simmons now 4 reps ahead. Make that 5. Make that 6. And now 7 reps ahead. Jamie Simmons, 8 reps ahead. Jamie Simmons with 10 reps. We are looking at a fast time. She needs to be patient. This crowd excited about the prospects of a tight race in Test 7 coming up. Emily DeRoy, here she comes. Jamie 4 reps ahead. Oh, squat snatch from Emily. 4 reps remaining now for Jamie Simmons. Can she hold out Emily DeRoy? Oh no! Jamie Simmons goes down. Emily DeRoy, can she get there? This is going to propel her up the leaderboard. Emily DeRoy
realizes of the opportunity and she wants the crowd to win.
Jamie Simmons, don't you worry, she's got 96 points coming her way as well. And that's composure to pull yourself together to get that finish.
Jamie Simmons showing all that experience. She's been at the top. She knows what it takes.
And that's a second test win for Emily DeRoy.
Here comes Maddie Sturt looking very solid overhead. She wants to go back to the CrossFit Games as well for a 5th trip. This is the best I've seen Maddie look with a bar overhead.
Beautiful position. She's not going to beat Georgia Pryor's time of 12:48, but she is going to finish 4th. 88 points for Maddie Sturt coming up.
Maddie Sturt, she just needs to stay patient, get these reps all done.
Now, don't discount Ellie Turner, Grace Walton and Caitlin Van Zyl, who are second, third on the leaderboard, are still failing their rope climbs. Ellie Turner, if she continues on this trajectory, she will be okay. Currently sitting in first, 12 points. Back to Grace Walton. 2.5 minutes left on our clock. We thought exciting was going to be the word of the weekend. It's exceeded expectations. Emily DeRoy, the youngster from Townsville, are we going to see her at the CrossFit Games?
Maddie Sturt's just had a bit of a hiccup on her last couple of overhead squat reps, but it doesn't matter because there was no one behind her. She's going to be happy with that.
Maddie Sturt will jump to 424 points Jamie Simmons will jump to 484, and Emily DeRoy on 496. 12 points between Emily DeRoy and Jamie Simmons. Now the results of Caitlin Van Zyl, Grace Walton and Ellie Turner are crucial.
And you could just see Maddie Sturt staunching up and down that finish line, having a look at who was still on the floor with a smile on her face.
Caitlin finishing up, 90 seconds left. Ellie Turner is going to come through and probably finish, but she needs to finish ahead of Ellie Hutchins and Rachel To'omua-Faumuina. Two-time Games qualifier. A W next to her name at the CrossFit Games. And this doesn't look too hard at all for Ellie Turner.
She's making that overhead squat look like a PVC pipe at the end of this test.
Ten reps, Ellie Turner, 1 minute to get it done. Now reps between Grace Walton and Caitlin Van Zyl are crucial. Ellie Turner is going to have plenty of time to get this done. With that result for Ellie Turner, she will still be in first, coming into test number 7 on 516 points. Ellie Turner doing exactly what she needed to do in this test, because test 7 for her is going to be awesome. Girls just chilling out. Oh, what a shake-up onto the leaderboard. But outstanding. Emily DeRoy getting the jump on Jamie Simmons, and Maddie Sturt jumping up massively as well. This is just incredible. Damage done. Caitlin Van Zyl, Grace Walton. Official results to come once they tally all the scores. Now, due to the time cap, athletes past that time cap, calculations are going to take a little bit longer. Let's head down to Kayla.
Emily, you love